we will be drawing the mouth, a three-quarter view of the mouth. Here's some things to watch out for. When you first start drawing, follow the angles. Don't try to make curved lines. I try to make straight lines when I first start these drawings. You can be a lot more accurate by matching the angles of an object than you can trying to match a curve. The curves will come later when you start smudging and start. See, here's a curve of the same lines, but the soft curved lines will come as you start smudging and blending values together. Here's another thing to watch out for. Most people make this line at the bottom of the mouth too dark or too light. It virtually blends in with the values of the face. Same is true at the top line of the mouth. Most people make that either too dark or too light, so be real careful about the value between the lips and the skin. Right here, most people make the value too light. In other words, it's not dark enough. Same is true in here. Make sure those values are dark back in there. That'll push the mouth back further. And then this area here too, where it starts going into shadow on the side of the face. Make sure that's dark enough. Here's the other thing to watch out for and be sure to include is it's called a rim light. This is a light that really separates the background from the edge of the face. It appears that light is coming from behind the face, and it puts this small rim of light all the way around the edge of the face. So those are just a few things to watch out for before we start drawing. So let's get to it. Okay, the first thing I do is start laying out the lips with my pencil. Notice I'm using the straight lines that I talked about. I'm not trying to copy the curve of the lips. I'm trying to copy the angles. Using straight lines almost exclusively. Okay, now I start smudging. This is the same as if you put graphite on paper or charcoal on paper. Take a smudge tool or your finger and rub it into the paper. We have some videos where we actually use paper and pencil. One of the reasons we do this digitally is it's faster and easier to explain on the computer. This would be the same as using a number 2 pencil, or if you had charcoal, using soft charcoal and then smudging with your finger or a smudge tool. Right here I'm using the eraser. Remember, your eraser is just as important as your pencil. Many times you're putting values on, sometimes you're taking values off. Remember, values are darks and lights. You go from your darkest dark to your lightest light, and those are called values. Okay, here I'm cutting in the rim light. With my eraser, cut the rim light in and then smudge it. Soften that edge a little. Now I'm cutting in with the eraser. See how important the eraser is here? You can't leave those lights out when you're drawing. It's too much trouble. You can come back with the edge of your eraser and erase. I'm talking about a real eraser, not a digital eraser. You can see at the bottom of the mouth there, I have it a little bit dark. Now I'm going to take some of that away. I was talking about many people will make that edge of the bottom of the lip or the top of the lip too dark or too light. So be real careful about that. Virtually blends in with the color of the face. Okay, that just about wraps it up. If you have any questions or comments, email us. Please click on the like button and please subscribe.